I thought one of my sons had gotten a girl pregnant, but the truth was even wilder. I stood frozen in my 4 sons' bathroom, staring at a positive pregnancy test balanced on the edge of the sink. I snatched it up and marched into the living room, red in the face. Which one of you got somebody pregnant? Marcus, the oldest at 19, dropped his sandwich onto the rug. What? Deshaun, 17, choked on his soda mid-sip. Who's pregnant? Eli, the 15-year-old, just stared into the middle distance, mouth open. What is even happening right now? He whispered to no one. Theo, the youngest at 14, calmly ate another handful of chips. This is better than anything on TV. My eye twitched. I waved the test in the air. Somebody explain this. Theo, mouth full, said, don't look at me. I've held hands with exactly one person and I'm not over it yet. I rubbed my forehead. Remind me to have a talk with you anyway. Deshaun, still red, mumbled something into his collar. What was that? I said, narrowing in on him. I like guys, Dad, Deshaun blurted. The whole room went silent and turned to him. Theo tilted his head. So no chance of a surprise grandkid from you then? I exhaled. Deshaun, thank you for telling me. Come here. I hugged him. Also, one fewer thing on my worry list. So, small mercies. He laughed into my shoulder, relieved. I turned to Marcus. Well, Dad, I've had one girlfriend and we broke up because she moved. I promise you it's not me. I turned to Eli. You. Anything to say? I'm not an idiot, Dad, Eli shot back. My girlfriend and I aren't anywhere near that. And even if we were, I actually pay attention in health class. Unlike some people. He glanced pointedly at no one in particular. I stepped closer. And yet you're the one I suspect. Or are you telling me this isn't yours to be worried about? Deshaun drifted over to Theo, grabbed a handful of chips and echoed him. Yeah, this is definitely better than TV. Theo never took his eyes off me and Eli. I know. Look at Marcus. He's shaking his head like a disappointed coach. Just tell me the truth, I said to Eli, my voice climbing. I am telling you the truth, Eli snapped. You're just not seeing it. My hand tightened around the test. I don't tolerate lying in this house. I'm not lying, Eli pleaded. I swear. Prove it then. Eli blinked. How? We don't even own a pregnancy test. Well, apparently we do, but you know what I mean. I'll go buy one, I said. Right now. Eli threw his hands up. Fine, go buy the test. And he flopped back onto the couch beside his brothers. The checkout line gave me looks. The cashier scanned the test and said cheerfully, congratulations. I told him flatly, it's to prove my teenage son isn't in trouble, and walked out with as much dignity as I could carry. Back home, I handed Eli the bag. My other 3 sons were lined up on the couch with a fresh bowl of chips, and I swear I heard them placing bets on the result. Eli came back out. You wait a few minutes, he informed me, matter of fact. I've done this with your mother more times than you'd think, I muttered. He rolled his eyes and sat down. I paced. Minute 1, I told myself I was far too young to be a grandfather. Minute 2, I glared at the test. Minute 3, I ran my hand through my hair. Minute 4 dragged like an hour. Then, from the hallway, can somebody please help me carry the groceries in? My wife, home from the store. All 5 of us jumped up on instinct and hurried to help. For a blessed moment, I forgot the test entirely, until my wife walked into the kitchen, spotted it on the counter, and went very still. Oh, she said. You found mine. I turned to her slowly. Yours. She gave a small, sheepish smile. I was going to tell everyone at dinner tonight my wife was pregnant after 4 boys. I stood there, the news landing on me like a piano. Then Eli, who'd trailed in behind me, held up the second test, his, the one I'd just made him buy to prove his innocence. Single line, negative, thank God. So wait, I said, looking between the 2 tests. There was never a mystery. It was your mother the whole time, and I dragged your brother to a pharmacy for nothing. From the doorway, Marcus, Deshaun, and Theo said it in perfect unison. Definitely better than TV. Eli just muttered, I told you weren't seeing it, and went back for the chips. We're having a girl, it turns out. The boys have already started arguing over who gets to teach her the most.